The 7 Deadly Sins. The human representation of immoral desire. Selfish acts carried out for self-gratification and pleasure of the individual. Pride, envy, gluttony, sloth, lust, greed, and wrath. Intrinsically linked to emotion, acts that if indulged in too often will be your downfall. No other community on YouTube represents these sins more than the mukbangers. Overweight, lazy, toxic individuals stand out in this seemingly innocent, innocuous form of entertainment. And so we have chosen 7 individuals to punish for their sins. Next on the chopping block, Sloth, Tammy, and Amy Slaton.
I say, excuse me, Mr. Demon Man thingy. I would like to interject, sir.
Oh, for crying out loud. Hello, Lord Bear. How might I be of assistance to you today?
Well, first and foremost, Lucifer, you can address me correctly.
Good day to you, my glorious Lord Bear. Praise his name, creator of chains, snorter of fun powder, slayer of dat puss, harem king, repossessor of the colonies, the queen and God's favorite son, Saipine, whatever that means, honored hero of the battle to rid the earth of the French, and future husband to a murdered wife, future father to a murdered son, and he shall have his vengeance.
In this life or the next, Lucy?
Yes, my lord. Is it time to initiate the end times?
No, not yet. Don't be silly. Do you know how many women I have yet to subdue, Lucy? I have my work cut out for me. Listen, Lucy, darling. Don't you me. We are doing the 7 Mukbang Sins, correct? And you have chosen the Slatons as Sloth. But the thing is, I have already dismantled, pulverized, and punished them both.
Remind me, my lord?
Oh, for my sake, here! Mukbang Ragnarok! Didn't get monetized. Very sad, very sad. Well, anyway, I've already smashed and exposed them both for basically everything already.
I see. That is a problem. My lord, if I may.
Go ahead, Lucy. I'm all metal, soft fur, and ears, darling.
You chose Nikocado for gluttony, and we have punished him. But that leaves 6 spots open for other sinners. You have limited yourself to mukbangers. There aren't that many that we can punish.
Don't tell me who I can and cannot punish, Lucifer. If I want to spin it so that Philip DeFranco is actually a mukbanger, then I will.
You have already punished Philip DeFranco, my lord.
What about Truthfully Tricia instead?
My lord, I know you and Alex are like, quote-unquote, crazy, but I wouldn't go that far.
I see. What about Candy Fox?
She's very round, my lord.
And?
No.
Right, well, I hear that Sauce Queen chick has been up Foodie Looty Booty's backside recently. What about her?
Give it time.
Oh, there's no winning with you, is there? Prissy P?
Give it time.
I'm not getting any younger, you know, Lucy. What about Lily Singh?
She's not a mukbanger, my lord.
Yeah, but she is a giant bit of knob cheese, though. Fine, the Slatons and Sloth.
The Slatons and Sloth.
Very well. Perhaps they've done a bit more since their scam GoFundMe. Wait, one of them looks like a beluga. Oh, bugger it. I'm sure we can do something about it, Lucy.
Yes, my lord.
Do me a favour, will you? Withdraw some money from my coffers down here and repurchase my property on my behalf, will you? HMRC, IRS and ICE took everything.
It shall be done.
Well then, let's go whale hunting.
There was a time when YouTube was the wild, wild west. And it was full of all kinds of creators. Some small, some medium, and some freaking huge. And amongst those huge YouTubers were the Slaton Sisters. So, let me spin you a yarn. And that ain't even the half, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. You see, the Slaton Sisters are known for all kinds of controversies. From animal abuse, to eating too goddamn much, to GoFundMe scams. And Amy's a whole different kind of breed to Tammy. I mean, Southern girls, they're known for being a little bit hot under the skirt. But Amy, Lord have mercy. And as you can imagine, the Slatons have had quite a few responses on YouTube. Let's take a look. And as you can see, as you just witnessed, humanity was a mistake. All the bags of flour in the world couldn't help no man with those two. All the chins and all the booty that they got going on, if that wasn't bad enough, GoFundMe scams, bullying, foreheads that you could use as a shelf in your living room. But I could keep playing these nice tunes for you all day and then coming back a minute later to talk to all of y'all. But I think it's time to stop making fun of these two gargantuan YouTubers and hand it over to Irate Alex. Sir, go ahead.
God damn it, Alex. Why you gotta keep making your intros longer and longer?
Why? Because it allows for the greatest creative exercise, that's why. And speaking of exercise, or lack thereof, the Slaton Sisters. You see, ladies and gents, I've already technically punished, pummeled, and pulverized the Slaton Sisters. I had Lord Bear do a 27-minute video in which he outlines their channels, lays out the timeline, explains and points out the controversies surrounding both of them, and just generally makes fun of them. Mukbang Ragnarok. I do suggest actually checking that video out after this one, especially if you're a big fan of Lord Bear, as it's a standalone video just for him. So for those who either don't like Lord Bear, yes, those people do exist, folks, or if you can't be bothered to go and watch another hoofer of a video, allow me to lay it out for you as quickly as context will allow. Amy and Tammy Slaton aren't really mukbang channels as such. They've been on YouTube for quite some time now, still uploading really low quality, poorly made, badly edited, if at all, vlog style videos. These include makeup tutorials, the odd mukbang, vanilla challenges, and reviews of food, makeup products, and so on. They both primarily upload quote-unquote beauty vlogs these days, and despite the fair amount of regular dislikes and really negative criticism that they regularly receive, they have continued to upload to YouTube almost daily. If there's one thing the Slatons have on me, it's consistency. Kinda. That and nearly a metric ton of weight. I mean, I'm down to nearly 12 stone, that's 77 kilograms or around 170 pounds, I think. I'm trying to become more of a twink. I do genuinely enjoy Primink. I like his sense of humor, and I can't steal his jokes and act like they're mine until I get even skinnier, sorry. Anyway, the Slatons are primarily known for three massive controversies or dramas, shall we say. The GoFundMe scam in which Tammy was admitted to hospital for pneumonia. For a day before her sister, Amy opened a GoFundMe uploading a video crying that she thought her sister was going to die and that they needed extra funding because big people need bigger coffins.
Last night, they put Tammy on life support. So her oxygen dropped down to the teeth. We've been up there with her since 10. So I just wanted to keep y'all updated. Her lungs are giving out on her. Her lungs are giving out, and I set up a trust fund. If y'all could donate a penny, nickel, dime, I'll be so happy. Her coffin is gonna cost them more because they have to triple the size of the coffin.
Tammy appeared in a video the day after laughing, farting, and joking. As you can imagine, they were called out. Tammy uploads a video in which she made out she didn't know about the GoFundMe, stating just how mad she was. As you can imagine, the fans were mad, and out of $1,000 that were raised, I don't believe a single cent was paid back. Amy made out that she gave the money to her mother for bills. There was also the allegations of animal abuse too. Amy was a fan of rescuing dogs. and probably eating them, or using them to vacuum up any crumbs she had dropped on the floor, no doubt. She rescued a police dog, and the story goes that she had tied the animal up in a trailer with the AC on. I mean, it's suspicious that she even said that, isn't it, folks? It allegedly knocked the AC unit out, got free, Amy stating that she ran after it. There's a letter coming into my mind right now, guys. Can you guess what that letter is? Something about the game LA Noire and the blue button being pushed to make it clear that you doubted something! Not a bad game, by the way. Not a bad game at all. Anyway, when she caught up to the dog, it bit her. Could you imagine what it'd be like biting into Amy Slaton? Have you ever had braces? The build up to it when you have to bite into the cold blue gunk? Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Help me, Lord. Anyway, as I was saying, the dog bit her, so she took it to the pound. We all know what happens at quote-unquote rescue centers for animals, especially if it's PETA. As you can imagine, huge backlash ensued. Unfortunately, I don't have the original video for that, and she's not one to allow another YouTuber to show evidence of said video and thus throw strikes around like they're going out of fashion. It has been over a year, to be fair, and I don't know whether she still does this. Amy's ALR parody videos kinda make me feel like she's growing up as a person, I don't know. And the third big drama was the fabled McDonald's story. She met a guy at McDonald's, or she met him there, I don't know, took him to a hotel room, they both got drunk, she fell asleep, he was smoking Darifa. She woke up, tried it on with him, he was a virgin, she bit him, take you to the bloody pound, he left, presumably screaming in terror, and she was mad.
Hey y'all, this is a story time video. If y'all talk to me on Facebook, y'all know that I had the worst night ever Friday. It started off good. We met each other. Well, it wasn't the first time we met. Don't think that. He met me at McDonald's. 11-ish. He went downstairs to get the stuff. So when he came back, I was asleep. I was out. And he got mad about that. Well, he got a little upset with me about that. Because, I was just out. And then I finally got up and I started loving on him. And then I was trying to give him a hickey because he was a virgin and he never had a hickey before. So I was giving him a hickey and he was like, quit biting me. And I'm like, I'm not biting you. And he was like, yeah, you are. So I bit him. And I was like, that's with teeth. And he got mad and he started cussing me. And he did, this to me, left bruises all over me. I mean, he didn't hit me, but he pinned me on the bed and shit. And he called his brother, and his brother came and got him. I had no phone, I had no ride home.
Again, guys, Lord Bear covered all that a lot more in depth in the previous video on the Slaton Sisters. The Slatons are also famous for this disgusting viral video.
Okay, you lost.
Yeah, and I haven't even gained 10,000 subs on this channel yet. I'm not bitter, I swear. Nah, only kidding, guys. I am very bitter, sad, and a little bit hungry. Sorry, I've been desensitized to all this by now. How else could I do it, eh? So anyway, I digress. There are a lot more controversies with these two Kentucky creatures, and there are many channels that have covered it in the past, and I don't really want to beat a dead horse, mainly because tenderizing a large slab of meat like that will likely attract the Slatons, and I doubt that they will not pay me for my hard work. To give you a brief overview, folks, you had the GoFundMe scam, accusations of bullying. They're supposed to be doing a documentary with TLC, the Learning Channel! The Learning Channel! The Learning Channel! Well, I guess you are technically learning things over there. Oh, no. The documentary is supposed to be called Family by the Ton. Is it what? How? Some alarm bell should be going off in your head if you've been invited to go on a TV show called Family by the Ton, shouldn't it? That's never good, is it? Animal abuse, eating a guy after a McDonald's date. They were catfished too. The list goes on. It's actually crazy to think that these two slothful YouTubers, and they are slothful, would allow themselves to get into this level of drama. The only way they could be any more slothful is if they developed apathetic attitudes to criticism. Instead, Tammy gets really, really mad. So, Sloth. At first I applied greed to the Slatons. It made the most sense initially. But actually, after returning to my notes, it just made more sense to reassign them to Sloth. Firstly, because it's not that often you get to see them eating food on camera. They both seem to have a greater focus on applying makeup to their rotund mugs. Secondly, slothful content. I mean, how long have these two been on the platform? Where's the improvement? Where's the editing skills that most creators learn? When you start YouTube, the vast majority of people will look at your content and say, oh hey, oh look, they've only made 2 videos, they're still learning. You'll get criticized, of course, but you can use it. But most creators improve over time as they learn how to edit, what equipment they can afford, and how best to utilize said equipment. They'll learn to structure their videos and learn what works for them. Thumbnails will look better generally and so on. These two, they both still have huge sections of dead air in their videos. That kind of thing usually occurs mostly on live streams, and even then, a veteran creator / streamer knows better. That's not how you maintain an audience. That's not how you keep them interested. Granted, I could criticize myself for not placing things like cut cards, and I could structure my videos better, but hey, I know how to edit! I taught myself how to do it. My videos are perfectly adequate for the moment until I finally learn how to do a bit more and use special effects and such. I mean, Tammy, any chance you can cut that mistake out of this, darling?
Hi fam, how y'all doing today? Oh wait, I didn't say it right. Hi fam, how y'all doing? My name's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. And Nuggets.
No, you're a nugget, Tammy! Ugh. And speaking of Tammy, she really rubbed me the wrong way recently. Now, I'm fairly sure that she's just genuinely this dumb. But there's always that chance that she's genuinely devoid of emotional intelligence. Because she uploaded this video telling her subscribers about the very unfortunate loss of her great nephew. The passing of this little man isn't what raises my alarm bells. It's the video. It's this disgusting video. This made me mad. The stuff in the past, yeah, alright, it's messed up. But that was years ago and both sisters were called out for their scummy behavior. But this! Tammy explains that she would like a break from YouTube after her family laid to rest the 7-week-old little dude. Terrible news. Shocking. There's nothing worse out there, in my opinion. I hate hearing stories like this. I couldn't even imagine the pain. I know people IRL that have had to deal with the loss of a baby. It's an experience that if I ever had, God forbid I go through it, I think I'd break. I think I'd break as a person. That term, broken toys, would well and truly apply to me then. There's no doubt. Your great nephew's parents have all my sympathy, well wishes and prayers. But you oversized, cretinous, incorrigible turd. She starts explaining this, but then goes on to start talking about guys hitting her up, talking about periods, and giggling throughout the bloody video. And then at the end of the video, she says, subscribe, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And she also talks about menstruating, talking about guys hitting her up on her Snapchat in a video where she's talking about taking a break because she's just lost her 7-week-old great nephew. Don't forget to subscribe, ladies and gents!
Well, hello, ladies and gents. It appears Alex has stormed out. Oh dear, he left a note. His handwriting is always so difficult to decipher. Okay. Lord Bear, I have borrowed some of your money. Hold on, let me do it in his accent. Hold on just a moment. Lord Bear, I have borrowed some of your money from your coffers down the 4th layer of hell, so that I may purchase my own blunderbuss and several sets of cutlery, including the limited edition Thomas the Tank Engine set, so that I may relieve this world of the slave. Oh, I'm not reading the rest of that, lest it be taken as a threat. 'Tis but a joke. He would never waste Thomas cutlery on such foul beasts, I'm sure. Anyway, how are you all, darlings? This time of year, I'm sure we could all use the Slaton stuffed into each of our cupboards, providing warmth for all. Alex did a fantastic job, didn't he? Don't tell him I said that. He has an incredibly fragile ego, that one. Well, anyway, little Miss Beluga Pants and Madam Two Buckets, two family buckets, that is. What do you homely wenches... Yes, I stole homely from Life of a Free Spirit. I'm sure she won't mind. What do you homely wenches have to say for yourselves? We already established that you would cause the end times. How many times must I look upon thine meaty foreheads? You see, in my video, I went several steps further. Not only did I look into and subsequently show the big 3 dramas, but I also pointed out that Tammy had attempted to cook her little dog by leaving it locked, windows closed, inside a hot car. Put some ranch on it! And after doing further digging, and no, if you want to see it, you can go find it yourselves, I saw mine eyes were stricken asunder. May a higher being and intergalactic force wipe one's memory. But Tammy, the filthy minx, has some rather raunchy pictures out there, you know. What's funny is that I didn't go looking for it. It was just there, like gravity, ever present. I can't even bloody say it. My mind has been warped, broken, I tell you, broken. It would be better just to put me down like a sick animal after witnessing what I saw. Hold on, I can't say it. Here. Look in the comments. There should be a comment from Alex that starts with this. LB_01. Communication, break! Shamu, 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 break! And then the message, and then a repeat of the last. Look for it at your peril, ladies and gents. Now that that's over, we can go back to having fun. Haha, yes! Like asking the most important question of the day. Perhaps of the year, maybe even a lifetime, this generation. Does Tammy Slaton have eyes? This is important stuff, you know. YouTuber Danaki, who by the way can't even get their bloody names right. Mate, Tammy is the one that looks like a freaking beluga. I realise they've both gained so much weight that it's hard to tell, but come on man, recognition. But anyway, Danaki hypothesized that Tammy is actually Darth Vader. Maybe she's like a really overweight version of a xenomorph, or perhaps a mahoosive mole. We will never know, sadly. But let's have some more fun, shall we? Let's reread the wiki. But this time, let's read their parents' wiki. Daddy Slaton. Oh, call me Daddy Bear. That kind of smut really gets me going. Anyway, he is the very sad father of Amy and Tammy, and husband to Mama. His penis, his willy, is bigger than his double chin. Good Lord. Daddy Slaton has to wear 2 double D bras just to be able to fit 1 man boob in the cushion, preventing the sag. Many girls want to take a ride on his disco stick, and his wife Mama has turned bisexual on him and won't continue to ride on his disco stick. I feel like this was written by people who don't like the Slatons very much. But what about Big Mama Slaton? Mama is the matriarch of the Slaton family. She is the mother of Tammy and Amy. Good Lord, imagine pushing those 2 out. Little is known about this mysterious figure. I love the way it's written. Except that she lost her knees in 1999 and was unable to afford new ones due to Tammy's near-death experience. I love the internet so much. Oh my god, that's amazing. Back in character. She is married to Daddy Slaton, who is renowned for his large manhood that was necessary to pierce the layers of lard around Mama's womanhood and to create the Slaton Sisters. Origin story, ladies and gents. Origin story. Still better than the new versions of Star Wars, eh? Alex literally fell asleep during Rogue One, good God. Now, there are pictures. It was not worth it. But dear viewers, I beseech you, are there any positive aspects to the Slatons? Maybe. One day, incinerating them could power North and South America for a decade. No. Amy's parody of Anne Boleyn was something truly to behold. I'm going to link it because, well, it's hilarious. Think about this for a second. Imagine being such low-hanging fruit that a morbidly obese scam artist can upload a parody video of you and nail you to the freaking wall. Amazing. Tammy, well, without people like her in the world, good people can't get jobs working with. I believe that the politically correct term here is elbow licker or window licker. Short bus drivers or green bus, all those helmets, all those crayons and glue that are yet to be eaten, and all the support workers who work tirelessly to promote independent living. But I'll pass you back to Alex now before I get us both in trouble. It was good seeing you all, truly. Oh, quickly, the Lord Bear motto, buy my merch. I have stickers now, peasants, buy them. They have my beautiful face upon them. Cheerio!
Jesus Christ, Lord Bear. You know I'm a bit spectrumy and have learning difficulties.
No, you don't say! Spasmoid!
See, this is why Dax called me King of the Spurgs, isn't it? Ooh, new character concept. Captain Spurgman! Or is that too close to Re-Kid? I don't know. But ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. You really should go check out the Lord Bear video on the Slatons and Mukbang Ragnarok. It has all the receipts you could want, except the coded thing that LB mentioned. Yeah, I'm not linking to that on purpose. Just want to thank everyone for the recent love again to the channel. Yeah, I'm a small creator, but because of you, I'm actually enjoying YouTube again. I'll be back next week with something a bit different. But once again, thank you for your time. It means a lot that you spend some of it here watching my content. Have a great day, everybody. I've been Alex of Irate Alex, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Well. What do we have here then? Amy and Tammy Slaton, sinners of sloth, avatars of your sin. Amy, you stand above your sister, so I will fine you all of your beauty products as your punishment. Amy, because you are a terrible person, an abuser of animals, a shower of your body, I will sending you directly to the power pit to be incinerated to provide power for those in need. Goodbye, Slatons.